How's it going, everyone? It is Liam Catterson here, and we're reacting to another episode of iZombie with episode number 12 of Season 3, aka the penultimate episode this season, aka part 1 of a 2-part finale, which I'll do the second part next week. I would do it a bit earlier in terms of recording, but what with everything that I am also reacting to, there is no certainty that I would have time to do a second part within the week. So, yeah, but I am looking forward to seeing how we do conclude things with iZombie Season 3, because it's been a tremendous season in my opinion. And, yeah, it's going to be very interesting with everything that we've still got to overcome in terms of, I guess, adversaries for this season. But it's just been a really, really great season. And the past 2 finales, I guess, for iZombie have been pretty stellar. So I'm expecting things to just be very, very wonderful with the conclusion to Season 3. But yeah, why don't we get into this episode of iZombie? It's episode 12 of Season 3. Let's go.
Did you bring us everything we asked for?
Yeah, but why not just take him to Fillmore Graves? They'll know how to handle him.
I'd rather leave our friends at Fillmore Graves out of it until we know more.
Yeah, as well as the fact that
the bunker's hidden.
Him and Fillmore Graves not exactly on good terms.
Until we figure out something better.
Let's do this.
It's just like old times with the Chaos Kidnapper.
At a truly horrific public health crisis, a real one.
What I
think.
Oh boy.
That's all. I'll show myself out.
That could have gone a lot worse.
You were a source for the story?
It's complicated.
Yeah.
I am sorry. All right, put me at a desk. I'll mop the floor. It's just, this is my family.
He doesn't want to be back to square one. Oh. Damn it, Chase.
White is a bad man.
Yeah. The stuff you did, and you're not even bulletproof.
Sucks, man. You might be human, but you're one of the good ones.
We're not gonna let you go quietly, man.
Oh.
You're gonna get a proper send-off. Squad house.
I just feel like something nefarious is gonna go down.
I'm in.
But I like that wholesome atmosphere. Like, we've lost a real bro here.
Really need you to leave right now. This door leads out to the loading dock. Just follow the signs. We're not supposed to have visitors. It's not hygienic.
Well, isn't everybody already dead?
Good morning, princess. I got your triple candy-ass latte. Don't be pissy about me being late.
Oh,
thank God.
Got caught in a prim spiral.
Oh, damn.
Oh, this is Rachel. Rachel, this is my colleague, Olivia Moore.
Rachel, the reporter?
Seems my reputation precedes me.
And I touched something like a wig, but...
Get their info, will you?
You got it.
Lovely. Well, you're looking out for the planet, but...
So this is what you look like.
It's what I look like with a layer of paint and this uncomfortable
Local.
She's not local. She's from Atlanta.
Shit.
That's my old boss, Catty Cups.
Well.
Find yourself attracted to me.
Oh my God.
much for nothing weird.
Uh-huh. This is gonna be hella awkward.
CDC fears this outbreak has been caused by bioterrorism.
Bioterrorism?
Not definitely bioterrorism.
It's not that.
Possibly bioterrorism.
Okay, Robbie. I'm gonna need you to sit in on these interviews. I need your expertise on this.
Ooh.
Right, of course.
Bioterrorism.
Maybe not. Maybe it is.
I'm a person who had those germs. Every time I get a tickle in the back of my throat, I think, this is it.
You have a tickle in your throat?
Oh, no.
I get a little dry sometimes.
Maybe it's something else. Oh, my God.
Have some water.
Investigating an outbreak like this, it's imperative that the CDC is extremely...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, you like that?
Oh, no!
What's it you mean turban, and by Muslim you mean Sikh, and by like me you mean brown?
Yes.
Wow.
Not racist whatsoever!
Concerned you.
You know, he just seemed like a person with no regard for human life.
Can't imagine, right?
To understand the nature of the task ahead. I need you to be my chief of staff.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
It's a flattering offer, but I love the work I do here in the DA's
Promotion
office.
offer.
I found.
Come on. Like I'd be seen at the Space Needle with the Chaos Killer.
Damn! No! Let's do it. Let's give Major a bit of a break.
Hungry floozy reminds all of Seattle why they hate you.
Jamie Lee Curtis in Trading Places. It was on cable. Watched it here on the couch.
Oh,
I just
come
came
on.
back to move the stuff from my house into storage, and of course to thank you for what you did for me.
You know, I would love this to pick up steam.
And I saw the shirt.
in this.
Anyway.
Why don't you give me 15 minutes and join me? I need to call my wife, report on my day.
What's your room number?
Oh,
What are you doing, Liv? What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing, Liv? This is bad. Who the fuck's this? Yeah, that lock was always going to be loose.
You refusing to even look at me.
I'm not refusing to look at you.
Clearly you're being distant. It's not my fault we brain banged.
I'm just having a weird day, okay?
Most women can't help having sex when they look at me.
Claire's death, then you can help the city's first zombie mayor through a time of crisis. And if it turns out he was, you can keep an eye on him and see what he's gonna do next.
But I still think, I don't know, it could be a case of Brackus is still a bit dodgy.
It must have something to do with Caddy's murder.
With,
2 hours, no visions, but still.
What happened to Wally?
That's why you would talk to me? Looking like you do?
How is it that I look?
Jeez.
Way out of my league.
Oh. Oh! Damn, Liv!
Door open.
Doubting this.
I've just been feeling a little uncertain lately. I haven't had the best luck with boyfriends, and I think I may have been
Especially
keeping
if
you at
you're a
arm's length
zombie.
because of that.
Well, knock that crap off.
She needs a bit of that clarity, doesn't she?
Yeah, sat on the couch. Good movie.
I love it. I ship it. Oh boy! Woo!
I didn't fake that one.
Shit.
It's the first time in years.
I'm glad I could be a part of it. I just need to pack. And my old squad's throwing me a send-off. I gotta go to that, but then... why not?
I mean, what's everyone else gonna say about this? But this would also be a fresh start for Major, especially with the whole Chaos Killer bullshit that's... I don't know how to feel!
I'm all for helping out, but I'm not looking to die.
We all die, Billy.
The mayor's announcement comes amid growing concern, believe it or not, about zombies. Yes, zombies.
No, that's right. They're coming for your brains. Wake up, sheeple!
Holy shit!
Just come to the station later. You free?
I'm not. I'm going to a party with my boyfriend, and I absolutely can't miss it.
So, Mr. Atsall.
I love how he's still distancing himself.
Let me hear about the past fight.
You finally tanned and died. Mind if I join you?
No, you can... Look, Liv, you had conflict for the entirety of this episode.
Okay.
Have that conflicting moment right now.
A beautiful woman who's sitting on top of the furniture. The desk is right up against a window that overlooks the city.
A bang with a view.
Yeah.
Oh,
Something
God.
erotic about
Liv,
it,
come
actually.
on.
Being
Just...
intimate, put on display.
It's kind of awkward as well with Justin as well.
No, what? Just, you guys basically disappeared. Whole John's clan just off the map.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Don't know anything about any disappearances. Anyways, we're moving past Harlem. Oh boy. Oh no!
She worked for the Center for Disease Control. She was murdered.
No, she have something to do? She's lying.
Don't lie to me, Patrice.
Like I said, I don't.
What the hell's going on, girls?
Oh,
Do you know what time it is?
What? So did she kill
Patrice is your daughter.
Any fridge if you're hungry. Or we can order room service.
I should get going. It's probably getting late.
Oh, Liv. Oh, yeah, this is where you're gonna find.
I have to confess something to you.
Yo!
That's what we are. Abominations.
Holy fuck!
I told Liv I didn't
No,
want her
not
out there.
Natalie, no! Holy shit! That dickhead! I mean, I guess it was kind of obvious, wasn't it, in regards to the fact that he could not live with himself being a zombie. And, it's just, I mean, some of Major's friends were in there. I am glad that Justin wasn't. Oh, that would have been hella awkward after what Liv did with, Chase. But, yeah, Natalie. Major cannot fucking get a break in this show. Just when things... I mean, I was wondering... Well, surely... I was wondering, surely there's got to be some way for Major to be convinced to stay. Because this is not how they're going to write him out, right? Well, there's your reasoning. Natalie's in, you know, bits and pieces and all that. Yeah. Yeah, Major, he can't catch a break. Man, I feel so bad for Major. I know I've made jokes about the fact that this show never allows Major to catch a break, but this, I don't know, for some reason this just bloody hurts because of the fact that Natalie gave Major that chance to start again. Obviously, Major has been hounded by the fact that people associate him to the Chaos Killer, and that life of, I mean, there was already a lacking in terms of having that normality in life, should I say, with the fact of him being a zombie and all. Well, he was a zombie, then he was a human, etc. So yeah, so that alone is already a bit of a, I guess, a barrier to normality. But you've got this struggle on trying to get a job. You've got this struggle on trying to make friends, even, you know, a girlfriend as well, because obviously the whole Shauna situation, it gave Major a bit of hope, and then obviously she starts posting shit on the internet about her banging the Chaos Killer. And with this proposal that Natalie offered, hey, why don't you come to Italy with me? I wouldn't have blamed Major whatsoever for taking it because of the fact that this is a fresh start for him. And, you know, if Major could do with a bit of a break, and not just that though, but to be happy. And you know, I low-key shipped Natalie and Major because, you know, I really liked their discussion in the first episode with Natalie and Major, and then obviously there was an episode earlier this year when this season, should I say, when Major was going to race to give the cure to Natalie, and it was like I made a mention about it. It was like, you know, your knight in shining armor. So yeah, and then obviously she shows up in at Major's doorstep, and yeah, things got really intimate. So I really feel so bad for Major, and at this point, one cannot blame him if he just says, fuck it, okay? I have dealt with so much shit, I'm just done. I am just done caring whatsoever, because there is so much you can only take before you lose your shit, right? So I wouldn't blame Major if he just snapped at this point. So, and I'm just wondering if the other colleagues are gonna, like, if there's been any colleagues that survived or if they just all died out. So, yeah, like I said though, it would have been hella awkward for Liv herself if Justin was part of that explosion. But at the same time, you know, I think I think the conclusion to Harley's story is very appropriate with his character and his beliefs because, you know, he has such a hatred for zombies, and the fact that he is one now, yeah, would have been really interesting if they did give him the cure, but obviously, we're still trying to work on that, aren't we? Because it would have been very interesting to wonder what, like how his tune would change, but he was dangerous. I feel like they should have killed him, to be fair. So, yeah, they should have just killed. He was a danger anyways, and the fact that he is now a zombie, like, you could freeze him and whatever, fair enough. He's still going to be a zombie at the end of the day, and he was a dangerous person before he became a zombie, so he's going to be 10 times worse as a zombie. But and I think this episode kind of showed that with the fact that he was willing to, well, not willing to, he actually did blow everyone up. So, but no, I thought there was some very interesting aspects about this, with obviously Catty dying. To be fair, when they did make a mention about the fact that they discovered a woman's body, etc., for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason I thought Shauna would have potentially died. For some reason, I don't know. But no, it was someone that we've seen before, so yeah. And it did lead to some very, very interesting moments, of course, with Liv being on Catty's mind. And obviously there was the whole shit with the people who were human. She couldn't act exactly, you know, with them, because that's a big no-no with the fact that she's a zombie, they are human. But obviously it did inevitably lead to Chase and Liv doing the do. Oh, Liv. I mean, not only is it bad because she is cheating on Justin, but also it's Chase, for crying out loud. He's an arrogant tool. So, it was just, yeah, a bit of an L there, I guess, as the kids would say, for Liv. So, yeah, I guess you can't spell Liv without an L, so. No, but I mean, obviously the mind, obviously being on Catty's mind and her being very flirtatious as well, it doesn't exactly help matters, but still, it's just going to be very, very awkward when she sees she sees Justin next, because of the fact that, hey, I banged your boss, aka the person who shot you, so. But obviously once this mind wears off, she's gonna feel like shit, and Chase is still gonna try to have his way with Liv, because yeah, like, obviously you're gonna cause quite a bit more of a commotion between Liv and Justin by wanting more of Liv, right? So. Oh boy, but I'm wondering how things will go, because obviously there seems to be a bit of the indication that Chase was involved with Catty. So whether he was responsible in terms of you know, planning everything out and whatnot in terms of Catty's death or not remains to be seen. Although I wouldn't be surprised, because I already did suspect that he could have been behind Vivian's death. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gave the green light for Carrie to with Catty, because of the fact that there was the dots being connected with Carrie's kid being on the flight, of course, and yeah, with the fact that her daughter is obvious, well, as we found out the other episode, is part of Team Z. yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Catty knew something and got rid of and Carrie basically got rid of Catty. So yeah, but we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, with the fact that her daughter was on the flight, it wouldn't be a like I wouldn't be surprised though. Like I said, if Chase got the green light, gave Carrie the green light, and yeah, so. There is still a few questions to be answered in regards to Wally's death, which I'm sure is going to get explored next episode, as well as Vivian's death. But I wouldn't be surprised if for either one of them, at least one of them, it could be both, but I wouldn't be surprised if Chase's name was written all over this. To be fair, so yeah, but no, I'm excited to see what's going to happen though in the next episode. But yeah, it was very, very interesting. The whole Ravi flashback situation, very, very awkward as hell, and troubling as well, because you know this is your best friend. And you're basically seeing your best friend have sex with you know, the brain that you're on, basically, which sounds really, really weird out of context. No, the person with the brain that you're on, that sounds a lot better. But no, it was an experience for Liv. I think, you know, she's been on some brains that she's regretted, etc. I think this is the one that's probably going to be to top that list, really, because not only did she see her best friend basically get lucky with Catty, but also because of the whole scenario with the mind she was on and how flirtatious she was being, and how she eventually did the do with Chase. So I feel like there is definitely going to be a bit of heavy remorse for Liv once the brain wears off. So yeah, but yeah, very, very awkward stuff, wasn't it? I also really loved Clive's reaction as well, because of the whole plane you know, questionings and whatnot, and just the way he backed himself into like, I just really, really loved it. Like, Clive was just far back into a corner, so like especially with the whole germ situation. Yeah, he was like, you saw him in the corner, and it was like, even though there is no physical room for you to move back from, it was like he still wanted, like he had to compress his body to the wall because he wanted to be back as further as possible. So it was just very, very fun stuff, and it was just making it was very, very funny stuff, and it was just making me think about the fact that how would Clive handle the pandemic, if you get what I mean. So I mean, obviously, you know, face masks and whatnot, they obviously have been heavily utilized since 2020, but I don't know, I just feel like Clive would take extra precautions. So yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking about how would Clive handle the pandemic of 2020. It's just like one of those questions you're never gonna know. Like, how did he react to the final season of Game of Thrones? Did he hate it like everyone else, or was he, you know, satisfied? Because I know there are quite a few people who are okay with how it ended. Not one of them, but you know. So yeah, but I really, really thought that this was pretty great stuff. As well as there's the situation with Peyton with the chief of staff promotion, which is very opportunistic. Obviously, with Baracus, he's not out of the woods yet. For some reason, though, more and more, I just don't feel like you know, he was involved in what happened with Wally, for example, or anything really, really shitty like that. For some reason, I just don't. But it's going to be very, like, I think for Peyton, she should take this job because, I mean, either way, she's winning because of the fact that this puts her further and further in terms of observating Baracus. But at the same time, you know, if there is, like, she's still got a very, very advantageous situation in terms of her career. Because Baraka said she would be the youngest person to take the chief of staff job. So it's still a win at the end of the day, even if Baracus is not as shit. Like, if what's been pointed towards him, it's just all a false trail. Still very advantageous in my opinion, so yeah. But yeah, pretty neat stuff. I feel so bad for Major. Season 4, give him a bloody break, please, iZombie. Because this guy is the unluckiest, like, he's one of the unluckiest people I've seen on TV. He just has so much shit luck that any of, like, you gotta, like, credit his resolve, because any person I wouldn't blame snapping because of the amount of shit they've been through. So, but yeah, pretty neat episode. Sets things up for the second part really well. And yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out what part 2 has on offer and how we're going to conclude with season 3 and because that's it though, with that, like, mansion blowing up, you know, that's in the penultimate episode. So I'm excited to see how they're gonna, like, up the ante in terms of the shock department for the final episode of season 3, but it will be very exciting. So yeah, but until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my Meiji Feet channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!